And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the afternoon show that is starting off your May with our afternoon shenanigans, or evening or night, depending on what side of the world you're on, only known as Music Village. And according to the maestro, during these shows, we will be taking a hammock break at a moment's notice. And if you're wondering right now, we are currently in a hammock as we speak. Or a makeshift hammock, so we don't fall, tip over, and land on the ground while we're talking on the microphone. 'Cause that would be embarrassing. Funny, but embarrassing. But besides almost falling out of this makeshift hammock and spilling my coconut drink with Hawaiian punch in it, I'm looking at my watch right now. Oh, it's just about that time. It's the witching hour, which means it's time for us to be brought up to speed with news stories from this week from, you guessed it, all around the world. And in our first news story, and in cover music news, for you fans out there from Frog Leap Studios, I have some good news for you because he would start off this merry month of May with a classic cover from Sir Elton John in the form of I'm Still Standing, and would not only get waken up by the sounds of metal, but would also do guitar solos in the kitchen, and would even be able to try to sing into a banana, all while trying to get ready for his morning routine. Which I thought was pretty cool too, if I may say so myself. And at the same time, I'm wondering what sort of cover will he do next, and will it be Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting? Cause I got a feeling he can pull it off, and see him trying to tickle the ivories all while a camera pans around him would make for a pretty cool video too. But for those who want to check out this music video along with other great covers that he's done over the past couple of years of the metal variety, you can head on over to his YouTube page, only known as Frog Leap Studios, to check it out for yourselves. You know, I just thought of another one I think he should do, and it should be Shout by Tears for Fears. I mean, Sturb did it already, but I got a feeling he would do it cool too. And in other news, and speaking of cool things, for you fans out there of the TV show Parks and Recreation and unfortunately could not catch the Thursday night 30-minute scripted special, I have some good news for you. Because the Parks and Recreation reunion is now officially up on their YouTube page as we speak. And their YouTube page, meaning NBC, and the fact that it featured all of the familiar faces from Park and Recreation in it is pretty cool. And even though I only saw one episode of Park and Recreation, I do appreciate that after 5 years, they decided to get back on the air for a very cool cause in the form of Feeding America. And for any of you out there who are fans of Park and Recreation and want to see all of the hilarious shenanigans they've been up to in the past 5 years, you can head on over to the YouTube page of one man only known as NBC to check it out for yourself. And in other news, or more or less movie news, for you fans out there, after they made the announcement of the Looney Tunes cartoon, I have some good news for you, because it's been announced that the new version of Space Jam, or the sequel to the movie that follows up after the 1996 classic, is now going to be called Space Jam: A New Legacy. And LeBron James himself will be able to reveal this on Instagram this past week on Thursday, and the whole internet would blow up to the point where they would actually have New Legacy trending, which a lot of people thought it involved New Legacy Inc., me included. And in my opinion, with this brand new title, yeah, I like it. I can only imagine how in the world they're going to incorporate Bugs Bunny, the Munstars, or if Danny DeVito is gonna make a reappearance during this said film, but I can't wait until this movie releases. But they've announced that this movie is gonna make its way to the silver screen as of 2021. And for those who are paying attention out there, that will be just around the same time for a 25th anniversary of the original Space Jam film. And the fact that that movie is now 25 years old, man, I feel old, because it felt like yesterday when I first saw this film in theaters and had to watch it in the front row with the booming sounds. Yeah, I remember it like if it was yesterday, and it's awesome. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out the new reveal of the said movie for yourselves, you can head on over to the website only known as consequencesofsound.net, or head on over to the Instagram page of one man only known as King James to check it out for yourselves. And with all those regular news stories out of the way for this week, you guys out there know what time it is. It's time for us to go into a very special May Day edition of Video Game News. Thank goodness we were in this makeshift hammock because we almost fell out after that video game news. And in our first video game news story, for you fans out there of the Hitman first season and always wanted to get this game and it's been chomping at the bit to play the new one, like I have some good news for you. Because it's been announced as of this week that the first season of Hitman is for absolutely free for you PS4 players as of right now. What? Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, you get a chance to play the first season of Hitman for absolutely free from now all the way until May 3rd. And in my opinion, yeah, I am overly excited about this because I've been meaning to get my hands on Hitman for the longest amount of time. And the fact that I do have a Twitch channel, there's a high possibility a couple of you may see me do a couple of crazy things in the world of Hitman and finally get some evidence of how that game is setting me up for failure at all times. And I had a conversation with this before with my sister, and I think she'll agree with me as well. But if you guys want to get a hold of this game for yourselves, make sure you head on over to the PlayStation Network and type in the title Hitman to get this game for yourselves. And don't burn daylight on it, folks, because if you do, you'll miss out on a grand opportunity. And I'm letting you know right now, after the show's over, I'm getting that game. Yes, I am. And speaking of getting games, folks, in other video game news, for you PS Plus subscribers out there who's wondering what the next set of games are for the free month of May, I have some good news for you, because it's been announced that the free games for the merry month of May to release your creativity is none other than Cities Skylines, along with it a game known as Farmer Simulator 19. And I, for one, who always wanted to play the Cities Skylines game just to actually see what I can create in it, am very excited for this. And alongside with that, a chance to actually run my own farm? Yeah, I got a feeling May is going to be a wonderful month for me to do very, very creative things on this microphone and even in the world of games. Nice! And the games will be available as of May 5th, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, the games for the month of April is Uncharted 4 of Thieves' End and Dirt Rally 2.0 that will be available until Monday at midnight. So don't burn daylight on either of these four great titles because, yeah, if you're looking for some action, racing, city creating or a chance to actually create a world of your own, there you go. And in other video game news, for you fans out there who are looking for something to do during the summer while we're still under quarantine, I have some good news for you because Jeff Kingley has announced that there will be a Summer Game Fest which will feature a summer-long digital event that promises to deliver fans breaking news, in-game events, and free playable content. And for you gamers out there wondering what gaming companies will be involved in this said gaming extravaganza, not only you'll have 2K games, but Activision, Bandai Namco, Bethesda, Blizzard Entertainment, Bungie, CD Projekt Red, Digital Extremes, Electronic Arts, Microsoft, Sony Entertainment Interactive, or Sony Interactive Entertainment. I always thought it was the other way around, but I guess I'm wrong. Square Enix, Private Division, Riot Games, Steam, and even Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. So wow, all of those game companies will be involved during this said gaming extravaganza that will start as of the start of this month and will last all the way out until August 24th. Wow. So yeah, if you're looking for something to do during these hard quarantine times, you have the world of gaming to back you up during all of it. And if you guys and gals out there want more details of how this gaming fest is gonna go down, you can head on over to the YouTube page of one man only known as The Game Awards to check it out for yourselves. With more exciting news of all of the other good and fun things to come within the next couple of days. Nice! And with all that exciting gaming news to look forward to in the near future and all those regular news stories out of the way for this week, you have all officially been brought up to speed. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back into this music one more time. And when we return, we'll be back with the final segment for Music Village for this week, right after this. So don't wear your horns out in traffic just yet, folks, and stay tuned.